Well, how are they fitting into their new identities when the season picks up?
Not well. My character especially, she's a fish out of water with what she's been handed. And, she's a hooker by day, killer at night. They told me not to tell you guys, but you'll be the first. But no, it's tricky. It's tricky for us, because we've been handed these identities that we're not very good at. But also, we have a number comes up and we have to find a way to, fulfill the number, but then not get caught by Samaritan and its people, and then go back to our day job, so to speak. But it's tricky.
Pretty sure that there should be a spin-off of a sitcom of Shaw and her new identity because it's very funny.
Maybe a web spin-off.
Possibly.
You should write it.
Has the relationships between the characters changed because of the situation, or are you still sort of in the same place? The two of you.
We have to be careful because we can't communicate openly, so we're having to find new methods of, working together and.
I think as far as my character goes, there's a hunger for violence and to get back to good old-fashioned killing, and Root, my relationship with Root, she's relying on her because she kind of is the one person that can speak to the machine and she can give me information, but I guess our relationship kind of is the same. It's more of that flirting, non-flirting, love, hate, will they, won't they. That whole aspect of it.
Yeah.
Well, Ruth's already sacrificed so much. She's lost her hearing at this point. Is there anything that she wouldn't be willing to give up in order to protect what she feels is vital?
I think that sort of plays into her identities for this year, that, she was willing to do anything to the machine, and now she may be willing to be anything for the machine. So, as of right now, she's still trying to fight the battle, to, make sure everyone follows the rules. Like, she's still the disciple of the machine, saying this is what needs to happen, and this is what she's telling us should happen. It's just the line of communication that I had with her last year where she could really speak to me and I was constantly getting information. Now that can't happen with Samaritan out there, so having the machine speaking a little more cryptically and in puzzles to figure out what she wants us to know and how much she can tell us without endangering herself.
Well, Shaw and Fusco's relationship has evolved so much, and they really had such a kind of gorgeous arc last season.
Yeah.
What can you tease about? Have you had any scenes with Kevin so far?
I haven't. We are still shooting our second episode and about to start our third on Tuesday. So, I'm assuming, because we all end up working together at some point, so I'm sure I'll be back with him at some point. But, it's been very heavy Shaw and Root and Shaw and Reese, so far.
Is because of what they've been through, are they able to kind of trust each other? Like, is there any kind of doubt about the time apart has led to other loyalties, or?
This goes back to some stuff I can't say, but there is another entity that enters in the picture for Shaw. There's another thing. She almost kind of has three jobs, possibly. Like I said earlier, I think there's got to be a level of trust between everyone because, like you said, the machine isn't speaking as clearly as it once did. We are having to rely a lot on each other, and we do so. So, I think there still is a mutual trust that's there between us.
Are your cover identities changing over the course of the season, or you just started in your cover as a new person and then?
Well, I think mine is to remain what it is. Like I said, there's an addition to that, but I think that's what I've heard that's going to stay.
willing to do whatever she needs to.
Are there going to be a lot of wigs and costume changes?
I
would be
keep
fun.
pushing. I will hope so.
That
Someone
would be
mentioned
really
hot
fun.
dog on a stick, and I really hope that happens.
That would be nice.
It felt like the show was going to be, sort of like a lot more paranoid, based on the end of last season, but it also sounds like all of this fish out of water stuff could just be really fun.
I mean, it feels like sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say it's a really good balance because even though there's some very serious stuff, there's a lot of humor in what they've got. And now that we all are kind of split up, you can really follow different people, like doing stuff that normally you wouldn't see them do on POI.
And it's also more of I feel like the show in a way has taken a new direction. It's not so much about surveillance of the machine, but instead it is about sort of this artificial intelligence war, and so it's kind of a new show in some ways, I feel.